Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I will be sharing how I put this beautiful 3D rectangular gift box together. And I started off by cutting many of the pieces for the layering of this box out of some beautiful pattern paper from Create Paper. This is an older collection. I just have it in my stash, you can use whatever you like. I also cut the base pieces, two of the large one, out of this blue paper, and I am creasing them with the score lines. And then I cut one of this piece and another one of the same one, so you can see I have two of those as well. And then I will have one little like an envelope flap here to be on the front of this. You can see all of my scoring is done. It's time to put our box together, and I decided to just look at it for knowing exactly where to put everything. So I decided to go ahead and just use this little flap and attach my base pieces. I will just go over it with my fingers until it's perfectly aligned. You can see I'm just fiddling around with that. It probably have been easier if I just had it flat down to my desk like I'm doing now. And for the top part here, I decided to go ahead and attach it with some glue as well. At the top here, I cut off camera that little flap that was already there. You could maybe leave it, but I didn't. But I decided that this was the easiest way to do it for me. And then we can attach our little box inside. So I'm starting with the edges, just lining those up. And I will do the same thing for the other side. You can see how nicely this fits together. I love the scoring. It will help us a ton here in a second. Just flipping it over, it was more helpful, I think, to just see that everything was aligned. Giving this some time just to dry a little bit before starting this next one. So now we're gonna take those triangles, and that is what's gonna make this box. So I'm just putting adhesive to one of them and then lining it up with the down part of the box. Hope that makes sense. Sorry that my flap is a little bit in the way. And I'm doing the same thing for the other side. You can see just to that triangle piece, and then I am having it so it's touching the inside of the box. Sorry about the top part here being in the way. Same thing, adhesive to that triangle, and then we can push it to the right position. I'm trying to angle it so you can see what I'm doing, but it was a little bit hard when I was trying also to attach everything. And then to the same inside part here, and then pressing it down. So that creates our box. Super easy. Now comes the fun part. We are gonna decorate the outside and the inside of this box. So you can see all of these pieces have that faux stitching. I just love it. I think that is so beautiful. Also love this pattern paper together with that slightly blue paper in the background. I think it was a terrific combination of colors, and I just love it. This is actually a paper I have been hoarding for a project like this. It's something that the recipient really will love when they get. You can have it on their desk or something like that when they are done with it. I was thinking chocolate when I was doing this project, that you can fill it up for Easter and give it away with some chocolate inside. So you will see that my sentiment will reflect that in a second. Before I had decided what to create with it, I was trying out a bunch of things, but this is what I ended up with. So for the outside, I wanted something for the top of the box, so I decided to create some flowers. And this is the new desert rose flower. It's very beautiful. So I cut it out of cream colored cardstock, and I cut one of each size, and then you can see the hole in the middle. I will have some steams coming out of it. So that was really a fun project. It contrasts well with the cream colored cardstock and the white steams that I will use for the center. So you can see here how cute that is. I'm just twisting it to get it to go through the hole. And there you go, we have our flowers. Super easy. And for the back piece of this, I decided to use the new Sheriff Star shaker set, and I just created a star out of it. You can see the beautiful stitching, and I cut some more of that same pattern paper. I actually created a couple of them because I wasn't happy with the first one, so you will see another one here. It's the smaller size, and the larger size you already saw. So this is the smaller one. I decided not to go with the small one. I think I ended up with a large one. So for that one I created some dimension with some black foam. So you can see here how cute that is. Just pressing that down to the center, and then we can have our pattern paper again to the top. So that is really nice. And I had a rosette that I created with the new Western rosette die set, but it didn't end up on my project for today, so I actually cut that process away. I also cut some gold leaves. This is my most favorite set for leaves, and it's called Flower, and it's also from Scrap Diva. I have used it so much. And I just took some Velcro to make this like be closed. You can see how it looks on the inside. Super sweet. For the sentiment, I will have Celebrate. Just cut it out of the same gold cardstock as I used for my leaves. And I will just attach it to the front of our box. And then for the top, I needed a sentiment one more, so I took cookies. And I was thinking chocolate, but I was also thinking cookies. And when I thought of Easter, I think it's kind of nice to give cookies away, and it's the right size for this box. So I decided to go ahead and have that on the front. And I have these sort of chocolate chip cookies that I usually create for Easter, so I thought it would be nice to include that. Off camera, I created these vellum butterflies. I have been kind of obsessed with these. If you have followed my channel, you saw me create some last month, and I will create some more this month because I have them on another project as well coming up. So I thought I finished off our project and our box quite nicely. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you got inspired to create something. I will soon be back with some more content for you. Until then, you can always check out the links in the description box. I also have a code that will give you 10% off your entire purchase if you decide to use that one. So I highly recommend that. And thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you soon. Bye!